Jeremy Vine was joined in the studio by comedian Jeff Norcott and broadcaster Gemma Forte on Wednesday while Just Stop Oil's Nathan McGovern beamed into the Channel 5 show live during a protest at the Navigator terminals in Essex. Harboring inside the depot, Nathan sternly protested inaction from the government regarding the prevention of future fossil projects equated to genocide and even personally attacked Jeremy for pretending to care about the repercussions the organization's protests would have on the NHS and other emergency services. "Don't pretend you care about the NHS," Nathan blasted Jeremy towards the start of their interview when the Channel 5 host asked for his thoughts on the potentially devastating consequences of his actions. Nathan claimed Jeremy was merely promoting the narrative set out by producers and that his group's actions were to protect his future. But once Nathan described the use of oil and fossil fuels across the globe as genocide, Jeff couldn't bite his tongue and promptly cut in. Nathan had said, the government, still plan to approve 40 of them, that is genocide, so don't talk to me about pretending to care about ordinary people when you're sat in a studio, but it's absolutely not genocide, is it? Jeff tried to interject, prompting Jeremy to weigh in. "My studio guest Jeff is coming in, it's not genocide." Jeff argued, "It's absolutely not genocide, and do you know what? The simplicity of this Just Stop Oil at a time when we're trying to deal with something that is happening in Eastern Europe. And you have the absolute gall to use the word genocide about something that powers, yes, things that are damaging to the environment, but as Jeremy says, hospitals, ambulances. I just can't believe how you could use the word genocide at this point in time." Nathan hit back, however, "I would suggest you go and tell that to the people in Ecuador who can't grow food because there is oil seeping into the land they live on. I suggest you go and tell that to the president of Barbados who spoke at COP26 and said within years we're going to see their islands underwater." However, the use of phrasing still irked Jeff and fellow guest Gemma, who also claimed she'd have used different language to get across the point. And the row was replicated by viewers at home who were quick to weigh in with their thoughts on Nathan's protests and comments. On Twitter, Louise Brooks argued, "There is a democratic route available to these eco-fascists to persuade people to change, but they choose anarchy instead to force their unpopular views onto the populace #JeremyVine." While Mark Longley weighed in, at JustStop_Oil really bad choice of representative on #JeremyVine, you needed someone nice retiree. He didn't win hearts and minds. And at Vass 6323 protested, "We're already facing starvation and freezing to death because of energy costs, without these protesters stopping our oil." #JeremyVine. But Jennifer Mills sympathized, "God bless Nathan, fighting to save the lives of everyone in the world by sitting in the rafters of a fuel loading platform in Essex. Someone get that lad a sandwich." #JeremyVine #oil. Sick. The debate arose as Wednesday marks the fifth day Just Stop Oil protesters have caused chaos in Grays, Essex. The group have blockaded roads around the Navigator and taken position inside underground tunnels. Since protests began, nearly 200 protesters have been arrested. They have called on Boris Johnson to promise the government will not allow more fossil fuel projects in the UK. Jeremy Vine airs weekdays at 9:15 a.m. on Channel 5.